Hello, Justajolt here. Welcome to this stream. Basically, I'm in a tux today because we had right today our Justajolt family Christmas ball, which was attended by precisely nobody except for the Justajolt family, to be honest with you, because two of our Joltlets have COVID, which is bad news. But anyway, I thought I just had to come on today because there is something that I've got to share. But first of all, let's just talk a little bit about the illustrious history of revolver-related Nerf stuff. There's always been interesting revolvers in the Nerf hobby, stuff like the Koosh, which is tremendous fun, assuming you can actually get the thing to work, absolutely wonderful. And also in Nerf revolver history, you've got things like rockets as well. Rocket launchers are great too. There you go, get some rocket launcher action going on there. By the way, the very first person to tell me the colour will get to choose what colour we're using for the entire stream, so please get in there nice and quickly and say some stuff. Absolutely fancy, absolutely. Great to see you, Corvilla. Hi, Jolt. Fantastic to see you. They will be absolutely fine. They're absolutely wonderful. Apart from one thing, as soon as we told them that they weren't going to have to go to school anymore, they completely perked up, both of them. And, you know, it's absolutely incredible what can happen when you do that. Stammering a little bit, really excited to be back doing some stuff again. We're going with green. Green was the first thing that was said, so the colour today is going to be green, COVID green, absolutely phenomenal. Going back to Hasbro and Nerf's revolver history, we of course have the absolutely wonderful Strong Arm, which appeared in several absolutely superb fruity flavours, even down to absence of colour, Sonic and Whiteout. And that went all the way through until the advent of the Strong Arm, which was the first time that we saw slamfire goodness occurring within the Nerf revolver genre. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. What was the first Nerf revolver even? What was it? Please tell me. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. Please let me know in the comments if you are aware. I'm just going to say some more highs there. Lots of colours. Sorry, guys, the colour things happened. So little, and now go. Absolutely, you know it. Right, so here we go. This is a Nerf Strong Arm, okay? It's a slamfire blaster. It's a Nerf Strong Arm. This guy here looks absolutely delighted with it. But the problem is that this is not a Nerf Strong Arm, because on eBay, I found another Nerf Strong Arm, which looks like this. Yes, this is also a Nerf Strong Arm. And a couple of live streams ago, that's actually the last live stream I did, I found this on eBay, and I was so enamored with it that I thought, oh my goodness, I've got to have this blaster. So I went and bought one. Now, when I bought this, I thought there's absolutely nothing that's ever going to top this. There is nothing that's going to top this. I've seen some other great knockoffs in my time, such as this. Isn't that a phenomenal knockoff of that? It's absolutely wonderful. They're not even trying to pretend that they're not knocking this off. But then I came across something special, which I'm going to share with you in just a second, right after I've had a look at a few more comments. So Maverick, the hammer shot, was it actually the Maverick? Maverick probably, although it could be another revolver-fed blast from the 90s. You see, personally, I think, is it the Koosh? Is it the Koosh, or was it something rocket-related? I haven't got a clue. Anyway, this is what I found on eBay, and I'm gutted that I didn't save a picture of this, because when I saw it, I could not believe my eyes. Are you guys ready for this? First of all, tell me, what blaster came after the Strong Arm? What came after the Strong Arm? Obviously, it's something very disruptive. It's a disruptive blaster. It's basically a Nerf Strong Arm with bits chopped off. That's what came after the Strong Arm. Clearly, it was a disruptor. Clearly, what came after the Strong Arm was 100% one of these. Am I right? It was one of these. So there is a disruptor, okay? Yep, that definitely a disruptor. It says disruptor on it. That is a disruptor. But I'm here to tell you today that even the disruptor has been superseded by another blaster. And I'm going to show that to you right now. If I can find the thing. Where on earth did I put it? There it is. There we go. This is absolutely incredible. This is possibly the best knockoff I have ever found in my whole entire nerfing career. I've just realised there's no music playing anymore. Did the music stop? I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's have some more music. What are we going to have? How about we have some of this? Is that even playing there? Is that even playing? Yep, that's playing. Wonderful. What up, dude chaps? I'm Jolt, and welcome today to the unboxing of the Nerf Elite Vigilante. Is this not absolutely phenomenal? I'm actually going to pay respect to Coop, and I'm going to stop playing his music right there. There we go. Stop playing his music. But isn't this just the most wonderful thing you've ever seen? And what I love most about this is take a look at this guy. Take a look at this guy right here. And now let's just pop back to our eBay disruptor thing. And that's how hard they've tried. It's quite literally the same guy. It is literally the same guy. They haven't even changed the blaster. Let's go back and let's take a little bit more of a look at this box. Isn't that absolutely phenomenal? Look at it. Look at it. It's a Vigilante. It's a Vigilante. That's what it is. And it's wonderful. But this is not just any Vigilante. It is an exact Vigilante. So once again, if we go back to that random eBay advert right there where it says Elite, it is not Elite. It is exact. It's even better than Elite. Hasbro, you've been well and truly beaten here because this is an exact blaster. It's so vigilante-ish and precise. And you know what the blaster's for? The blaster is for shooting. Absolutely phenomenal. And let's just take a closer look at this box because it is wonderful. This is not just an Elite blaster. This is also an AccuStrike blaster. It is an AccuStrike Elite blaster. It's official. And please keep this packaging as it contains important information. Warning, do you know what? I would love to know what information this packaging contains. And in fact, I can see there is some other very important information inside this packaging. X-Hero. This knockoff is not just a Nerf knockoff. It is an X-Hero knockoff. It is absolutely phenomenal. And actually, if I just were to pop, I don't know where I've got the cans, but if you go and have a look at the old X-Shot cans and see how familiar they are, it is absolutely incredible. Let's just pop back to the comments very, very briefly there, just to see who's there. Hello there, Spitfire1. Nice to see you here. How you doing? You doing all right? Targets, absolutely. Hi, Jolt. Let's have a look. Must have been hard to think this one up. Oh my goodness, it is absolutely incredible. Absolutely unreal. If we're talking about rockets, I think it's the Arrow Storm it's called. I think I might actually have an Arrow Storm just now. Did I have an Arrow Storm at the beginning of this video? Go back to the beginning of the video. Is this an Arrow Storm? I've actually... No, it's a Missile Storm, sorry. This is a Missile Storm, not an Arrow Storms. This is the smaller version of the Missile Storm. That's what this is. So yeah, let's have a look. A couple more comments there. I think it was them thinking Maverick, but it's probably something like the Supermax blasters or older. I've actually got a couple of Supermax blasters down there. Don't know if you can see them. But yeah, so it's either between the Supermax or the Arrow Storm or something like that. This is going to be the oldest Nerf blaster ever. Anyway, back to the box here. In this phenomenal red, we have a Vigilante, and we have exactly the same guy. But the thing is that this guy, look at what blaster he's holding. That says Disruptor on it. They haven't even changed the blaster on there. They've literally just ripped the guy off, wanged him on the packaging. This is absolutely superb. And actually, I am a little bit disappointed here. There is something missing from this packaging, which was on the other packaging. Let me just find it because I chucked it down here. Where's it gone? There it is. Right. On the packaging of this wonderful Nerf Elite Strong Arm here, you'll notice that it actually, the company that made this is happy. The company that made this is happy. And that's one thing that's missing from this blaster that is a bit of a disappointment, but it's one of those things. Anyway, so it has six darts. The barrel rotates, which is nice. They're letting us know about that. Three cans. They're giving us 3 half cans, rather. It comes with 10 Elite darts, which look like they're most certainly full vinyl jacket darts. And then, oh my goodness. I'm going to turn the box around and I've just noticed something which is absolutely incredible here. This is great. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm in a tux, it was because today we had the Justajolt family annual Christmas ball. We were planning on inviting like lots of extended family to it. Unfortunately, 2 of our kids got the Rona, and on that basis, I'm afraid... we had to have it with just us. But it was wonderful. It was so much fun still. It was brilliant. And the Joltlets absolutely loved it. We've got an extra Joltlet now, which is fantastic. Anyway, so I'm going to turn this box around. This is great. Look, this is a Vigilante. It's not a Disruptor. It is a Vigilante, just in case you were to think this might be a Disruptor, which why on earth you'd think that from the back of the packaging, I have no idea. Anyway, double your darts. There is some really interesting maths going on here. Double your darts. So let's just take a quick look at this. So Vigilante takes 6 darts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And doubling your darts, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So not only is this an extra special exact knockoff, but doubling your darts, apparently 6 times 2 now equals 10. The people who made these blaster, the people who make this blaster also make the maths. And I'm incredibly disappointed that I didn't take some decent screenshots of this when I found it on eBay, because it was incredible. And when I looked back today, it had gone. It had been removed from eBay. The listing which I'd bought, that had somehow vanished as well. So anyway, I'm gutted about that. But anyway, you can double your darts now. 6 times 2 equals 10. Don't forget it. You heard it here first on the Justajolt live stream. So let's go back to the comments and have a quick look, see what who also got some stuff to say. How much does this cost, Jolt? When I bought this, I believe it cost me something like 10 British pounds, £10 sterling. So if you go and search for Nerf Vigilante, it might still be on there somewhere. I don't know, but anyway, around about 10 of our finest British pounds sterling. Justajolt, how's it going? It's going really, really well. I'm going to be honest, I haven't been making much content. I've still been nerfing. We've been doing Grown Up Nerf again since lockdown's kind of eased, and hopefully it's still going to be eased enough next month that we can still do Grown Up Nerf in January, but we've done it in October, November and December. We've been absolutely smashing it. We've been loving doing Grown Up Nerf. I'm aware as well that Bristol Blast is back on. I saw a video from Bristol Blast as well, and Nerf events all around the world are starting to pop up again with this Omicron variant. We'll see how it goes, but it's just hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Anyway, hopefully at some point I'll get some footage up from one of those Grown Up Nerfs, but I've been super busy. I've been programming. I've been building stuff. I've got a full-time programming job now, which is absolutely insane, but I absolutely love it. It's nuts. It's my first kind of real, true programming job, I guess. I was coding freelance with Python for about, I don't know, coming up to about half a year or so. And basically for a first programming job, I've got everything I wanted from it, and I'm pretty much earning the same for my first programming job as I was after 4 years of teaching, which, by the way, I still really, really miss. I still miss teaching, and I still miss my colleagues. I miss the students, but I'm going to be honest with you, I have such a good work-life balance with this right now. It is phenomenal. And so if you're watching, if you're one of the people who had the misfortune of being taught by me, I'm just kidding, it was a lot of fun, then I miss you guys. You're phenomenal. And yeah, but I get such a lot of work. I get such a better work-life balance from doing this. And maybe if I could have gone part-time from teaching, I would still be there now. But anyway, back to this because it's phenomenal. Enough about Justajolt's life. Back to this because it's phenomenal. On the back of the box, again, there are 10 elite darts, but we're still doubling our darts because why not? That's what to do with the cans. You kind of, you pop them. Warning, do not aim at eyes or face. Nicht auf Augen oder Gesicht zielen, natürlich. And so we've got all the same warnings. There's a choking hazard as well. So don't put your Vigilante in your mouth because you might choke. And then on the side of the box, we just have here Nerf Elite Vigilante. Nerf Elite Vigilante, but the fact that it still says Disruptor here, they haven't even tried. And this is the same guy. I wonder how he feels about his face being used. Do you know what? I just saw something, but I actually got it wrong. The ages, I thought it said age dead, but it actually says age idad. Sorry, I thought that would have actually been amazing, but it didn't say that. So anyway, this is another blaster that at some point I need to unbox. And there are just piles of boxes that eventually I need to unbox. But like I say, the problem is I'm spending a lot of time coding, a lot of time programming, which I'm really, really enjoying. But I'm also trying to be the best husband and father that I can absolutely be on the face of this planet because Mrs. Jolt and the Joltlets deserve that. So that's why I haven't been doing very much stuff. In terms of nerfing, though, I'm absolutely 100% still involved in nerfing, and I would encourage you, if you are in the Leeds area or can get to the Leeds area on the second Saturday of the month, then you need to get to Grow Up Nerf because it is absolutely phenomenal. We've had so much fun the last couple of times. We did a Christmas special last month, and Old Man Nerf really, really missed you. Hope you can be there at the next one, which he probably will be. And yeah, it was absolutely awesome. Absolutely love it. I love running around nerfing. I've missed it so much, and I'm just grateful to be doing it again. Let's just pop back to the comments once more and see what's going on. So going from the most recent one, at this point, the lawsuits are going to be righting themselves with this blaster. Oh, absolutely 100%, which is probably why the adverts for both that blaster and the other blaster are gone. Like, seriously, I looked online, and actually this one has now changed. In the location of the advert where this is, there's some other random kind of handheld bazooka thing, which I don't know. But anyway, yeah, lawsuits, absolutely. It's do you know what? I'm gutted that I can't find the genuine adverts and that I didn't screenshot them because I should have done. Anyway, Do I like the Rapid Strike? Do you know what? I used to love the Rapid Strike, and I used to have a minimized Rapid Strike, which I used to love just kind of emptying onto people as an Uzi. I actually carried it here. I had it hanging off like a attack thing that I made for myself, just like right about here. And my primary was a Raven, and that was just a secondary. So if I ran into troubles, basically I went and just kind of, you know, cleared out the troubles. So flinging foam clears out the troubles. G'day, great to speak to you, Michael Kimmel. Michael Kimmel, if you are from Oz, then basically my granddad, was it my granddad? Yes, my granddad, sorry, I had to remember there. The Joltless great granddad, my granddad was a lifeguard on Sydney Beach, and my kind of family originates from New South Wales area, which is awesome. And then my granddad came to England, met an English lass, renounced his Australian citizenship, and so we were all kind of stuck over here. But my family does come from New South Wales originally. Anyway, moving on there. The only way to off yourself with a Nerf gun is to put it on the roof of your mouth, and then I'm actually going to show that. You're absolutely correct, Snuffy Truggles. And I guess they have to kind of remind people that you don't want to try and fit a whole Nerf blaster in your mouth, because that's bad for your health, of course. And, you know, nowadays people could listen to me. Nowadays, I'm really starting to get old, aren't I? Nowadays, you know, people do that sort of thing. Nerf Rapid Strike's absolutely phenomenal. Jolt, well, there's a new Fortnite blaster. It's called the Flare. There is a new Nerf Fortnite blaster called the Flare. I haven't got it yet, but I have got a new Nerf Fortnite blaster called the Kaboom. In fact, it's not called the Kaboom, sorry. It's called the Micro Bombs Away. It's got Kaboom on it, though. It's the Micro Bombs Away. So that's another one which might at some point have to be unboxed. I'm just so behind with the unboxings. I'm too busy coding and being a husband and father and stuff. But all of that's good fun. I'm really, really glad I managed to snatch time when I can, though. So, yes, death is bad for you. Do it less. Absolutely do it less. Unless you're playing Humans versus Zombies, in which case, go nuts. Absolutely, 100%. Okay, X-Shot, absolutely. That just they just absolutely 100% look like the X-Shot cans. It's absolutely nuts. Mass unboxing stream. Oh, do you know, at some point I should... Look, let me just show you. Let me just show you how bad it's getting. Let me just... Look. That's how bad it's getting. There's all of that. There's all of this. And basically, I've got no idea when I'm going to get round to it, because yeah, life just gets a little bit crazy sometimes, but in an amazingly good way. It's really important to get your priorities straight, and every now and again, you know, you sometimes get to do like all the things you want to do, but sometimes you've just got to get your priorities straight, and that's absolutely right too. That's absolutely right too, because Justajolt is primarily a husband and father. That's what he is. I'm pretty sure. Understand, yeah, and do you know what? I guess I'm saying it less for you guys. Yeah, no. I am saying it for you guys because I want to be a good example to you. I want to be a good example to everyone. Yes, an exemplary member of the Nerf community. Don't forget about the Fortnite bow. Ah, yes, the Fortnite bow, which basically hasn't come to the UK yet. I would have to kind of order it from Italy or something. And a few months ago, they weren't even sending to the UK because of COVID. It's nuts, bro. Why do you always do these so late? So part of the reason why I always do these so late is because in the evening, I put the little Joltlets to bed. I help putting the little Joltlets to bed, and then need to spend some time chatting to Mrs. Jolt, because basically during the day, I'm normally programming, and then I kind of come in and have tea and then all that kind of stuff. And then yeah, Mrs. Jolt and I like to spend some time talking or cleaning or doing, you know, whatever there is to do. Basically picking up all of the rubbish that the Jolters have left around and cleaning the kitchen and stuff. And then it actually took me a while to set this stream up tonight. It did. It took me a while to get the camera right, because my desk used to be in this location here. But now my desk where I do all of my stuff has moved to this location right here with all of these kind of crazy screens going on. The reason being because it was just time to move things about a little bit. And this is also a more convenient place for me to be with the coding, just because I find it better to be here in this space for the coding. So yeah, it took me a little while to set things up tonight because I was in a kind of a different place, and you know, getting the microphone set up and stuff always takes a little while anyway. So there we go. You got your hands on the Dart Zone Pro stuff. Do you know what? I haven't. I've had opportunities to, but I'm going to be quite frank. For me, as a Nerfer, running around on the Nerf field, I love running around with stuff that basically underperforms a little bit, that I shouldn't be able to tag people with, because then I have to run and push myself that much further to get tags. I get an absolute kick out of tagging people with stuff that, you know, is really, really silly. And so stuff like this, right? Running around on the Nerf field with this is absolutely phenomenal. The most competitive nerfing blaster I use, my favourite Nerf war blaster, actually, the Artemis. That's probably the most competitive I get at the moment. And the Artemis is a phenomenal blaster. I absolutely love it. But there is another blaster, actually, that I saw. Someone posted on the Nerf kind of UK exchange thing about these things right here, and I really want to try these at a Nerf War 2. Now this is a company called, what's the company actually called again? There it is, TAC Pro, and I don't know if you can see this, but what this is basically a Kronos, but it's a Kronos with a 30 ball capacity, which is pretty nuts. And they've also got a version of the Artemis. It looks similar to an Artemis, except it's got a hopper with a 50 round capacity. Now that may be in the running for being my favourite Nerf warring blaster ever, but I'm going to have to... That was a bit of a bad... I'm just going to go and move that. I'm not happy with where that landed. There we go. But, you know, I'm going to have to kind of like see how it goes and kind of experiment with that at Grump Nerfs. And I'm so relieved that Grump Nerfs and Nerf Wars in general are happening again. If you are in Leeds in the second Saturday of the month, please come to Grump Nerf. It'll be phenomenal. Hope you like the bow tie, by the way. I didn't tie it myself because I don't know how to tie bow ties, to be quite frank. So back to the comments again. It looks absolutely awesome, Nerf Talk. Nerf Talk, by the way, gets its hands on a lot of blasters really, really early. And so please go and subscribe to Nerf Talk. I've had a lot of value out of his channel. It's phenomenal. Go and take a look. It's brilliant. A lot of kind of quick, snappy videos, and you know, sometimes you just need some quick digest like that. And by the way, I'm pretty sure that most of you guys here already are aware of what's going on this week in Nerf, and so please look up Foam Blast and make sure you subscribe to that too. Right, so I like your Nerf mentality. Thanks for answering. Hey, not a problem at all. I try to answer when I can. I've got about another 8 minutes before I'm going to go in and start chilling. What's the Nerf Fortnite Flare? Wait, is the Nerf Fortnite Flare in Canada? I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't know, but I do know that Canada has got, like, for the last couple of months, Canada's been getting blasters a little bit before us, but in my experience, it tends to vary a little bit. And so in the UK, we tend to get blasters in kind of the second quarter, a little bit ahead of the rest of the world. And then Canada seems to get it kind of in kind of summertime. And then the rest of the year tends to be, in my experience, the US market getting blasters first, unless people kind of leak them from the factories in China or whatever. So that's my experience. So I should imagine it'll be out first in the States at the moment. So going back to the questions, love Foam Fest. Oh, I love Foam Blast is great, but Foam Fest too, absolutely. Right, going back through the comments as well. We were thinking Jolt was dressing up for us, and then we get hit in the face with the wholesome energy. Yeah, do you know what? But I dressed up for the Justajolt Christmas ball. For the Justajolt family Christmas ball. I stayed dressed up for you guys, though. Don't forget that. I got dressed up for the ball. I stayed dressed up for you guys. Heck yes. Bro, why do you always do this? I've already answered that one, actually. What is your favourite Nerf blaster? I've just answered that one. I came across something weird on Google. It's called the Insolence Overseer, and the images are weird of that. The Insolence Overseer, I'm not familiar with that, so I'm going to take a look at that later on. It's fine, just I'm pretty sure we understand. Yep, death is bad for you, and I think we're just about caught up. What's my favourite? What's my first favourite Nerf blaster? So my first favourite Nerf blaster ever, I think, was the Raven. The first one I modded was a Jolt, but my favourite Nerf blaster ever, kind of like my first favourite, my first love, if you like, was the Raven. That was the first one that I really wanted to mod and really wanted to kind of get to grips to. And I love that style of blaster. It's absolutely phenomenal. Hello, Bob. How's it going? Have you seen the new preview of the from Destiny Limited? Is that a Welsh name? It looks like a Welsh name. Oh, I'm kidding. Galahorn. Do you know what? I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. I'm going to have to look that up. In northeastern US. I haven't seen it in northeastern US. I've got the airsoft gun for Christmas. The box for it is brilliant. Now, Spitfire Man, are you talking about, because I spoke to someone who knew about that. Are you talking about the Webley, or are you talking about because the Webley is the 6-shooter with the cartridge, isn't it? And so basically, my brother is getting into airsoft. And he's kind of doing what I do, so I guess challenging himself with challenging blasters to start off with, and so is that the Webley, or is that the repeater? You're gonna have to remind me. Anyway, okay, Suban, great chilling with you. I'll see you later. Yeah, absolutely, the Raven is phenomenal. And do I like the pre-order Did I pre-order the Nerf Limited Halo Needler? No, I didn't. I'm going to be honest with you. In terms of new blasters, as you just saw, like all around everywhere, I'm trying not to accumulate blasters at the moment. Eventually, at the moment, we're only in kind of a small house, considering there are 3 Joltlets. So eventually, we're going to have to move house as well. So I'm actually trying not to accumulate blasters. I'm actually actively giving away blasters at Grown Up Nerf. So next time you come to Grown Up Nerf, there may well be a box of blasters there, which I'm more than happy for you to take. Anyway, the mods are great and easy. Absolutely. Yeah, the Webley. Yeah, do you know what? I would love to see that box. It's a shame that I won't get to see it on Christmas because... yeah, of all this COVID stuff, but I would love to see that box. I love myself a nice bit of creative box work. By the way, if you're wondering the kind of thing I'm talking about, there is a video on my channel which is all about a Mauser. It's all about like a knockoff Nerf Mauser. Go and watch that for some of the best box you've ever seen in your whole entire life. Some of the best box, not the blaster, the box. You buy these just to read the box. It's wonderful. Anyway, Needler is only limited blaster I ordered, but now the pulse rifle, really anxious about it. Yeah, do you know what? It does take a while for these to get. On the box it says semi-automatic assault rifle, and so a Webley, for those of you guys, a Webley is basically a repeating revolver, and on this box there's some wonderful translation issues. It's phenomenal. Anyway, so guys... basically, it is about time for me to make a move now. Thanks very much for joining me to have a look at this extra special, this extra wonderful, this extra superb Nerf Vigilante, which is definitely not just a Nerf disruptor. Oh no, this is definitely not just a Nerf disruptor. Absolutely not just a Nerf disruptor. And how on earth they got away with this, I don't know, but maybe I'll even get around to unboxing this at some point. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. This is Justajolt signing off. Clickety click. There's a clicky button here somewhere to stop this. Clickety click, clicky, clicky, clicky.